Now is the time, men of the Empire, to unite!
The Empire stands as the largest and most powerful realm in the Old World. It is a reflection of human resilience and ingenuity in a world of constant peril and wonder. Its vast lands and provinces are as diverse as they are rich in history and culture. This grand expanse is a mosaic of landscapes, each with its own unique challenges and secrets. In this episode, we journey through Reikland, the heart of the Empire. Join me as we explore the bustling streets of Altdorf, the Empire's capital and seat of the Emperor himself. We'll delve into the grandeur of the Imperial Palace, the renowned institutions of learning, and many other places of interest. We will also meet some of the esteemed members of the Reiksguard, discover the cosmopolitan lifestyle that shapes Reikland's identity, and uncover the delicate balance of tradition and progress that makes this province so unique. Leaving the fortified city of the White Wolf behind, I embarked on my journey to Reikland, eager to discover what the heart of the Empire has to offer. The path led me through dense forests where ancient trees stood tall and proud, their leaves seemingly whispering secrets of the past. The journey was, thankfully, mostly uneventful, allowing me time to reflect on the stories and experiences I had gathered thus far. As I travelled, I encountered the occasional woodsman or merchant caravan, reminding me that civilization was not too far away. Reikland is one of the original provinces established during the founding of the Empire under its first emperor, Sigmar Heldenhammer. For the citizens of the Empire, Reikland, which is also officially known as the Grand Principality of Reikland, is more than just a province. It is the very essence of the Empire of Man. Culturally, politically, economically, militarily and religiously, Reikland is seen as the center of imperial life, shaping its traditions and beliefs that resonate throughout the entire realm. Its influence permeates every aspect of the Empire's existence, making it a symbol of unity and strength in the eyes of its people.
What better place in the Empire is there, I ask you? In this province, we enjoy the most fertile fields, producing crops that feed not only our people but also other parts of the Empire. Our vineyards yield the finest wines, worthy of an emperor's table, and our rolling hills are dotted with the most beautiful palaces. The art and music we have are unmatched, and the women here are indeed the fairest in all the lands, possessing both grace and wit. When I stroll through the manicured gardens of my estate, watching the sun set over the river, I cannot help but feel a deep pride in our land. Honestly, if you ask me, should the rest of the Empire vanish, I would not miss it, for everything a man could desire is right here.
Upon reaching the borders of Reikland, I was greeted by the sight of rolling hills and lush valleys. Not only that, but I also saw the province's fertile lands and prosperous settlements, which are steeped in history and tradition, with monuments and landmarks that pay homage to the Empire's past. The province is dotted with picturesque villages and towns, each with its own unique charm and character. Reikland, with its thriving towns and bustling trade routes, is the place where the Empire's pulse beats strongest. The people of Reikland are known for their resilience and adaptability, having faced numerous challenges throughout history. They are known for their industriousness, sophistication, and cultural vibrancy, which sets them apart from other provinces. As the inhabitants of one of the most prosperous regions in the Empire, Reiklanders are often seen as forward-thinking, embracing progress and innovation while also maintaining a deep respect for tradition and history. Living in a province that hosts the Empire's capital, Altdorf, the people of Reikland are exposed to a wide array of cultures, ideas, and goods from across the whole old world. The cosmopolitan environment has made Reiklanders more open-minded and adaptable compared to their counterparts in more isolated provinces. The nobility of Reikland wields significant influence, with many prominent families playing crucial roles in the Empire's politics and society. The nobles often act as patrons of the arts and benefactors of public works, enhancing their status and legacy. The common people, including craftsmen, merchants, and labourers, are organised into guilds that provide structure and support. These guilds hold substantial power in urban areas, representing the interests of their members and contributing to the province's governance and economy. The Reik River, a vital artery of commerce and travel, winds its way through the province, connecting towns and cities and bringing prosperity to its inhabitants. Its waters carry goods from distant lands, feeding the bustling markets that dot the riverside towns. These markets are the ideal place where merchants from across the Empire and beyond gather to trade wares, exchange stories, and share the latest news from far-off regions. As I wandered through one such marketplace, the buzz of haggling filled my ears. Stalls overflowed with everything and anything, from finely woven textiles to gleaming weaponry. You could find it all here. And it was here, amidst the colourful chaos, that I stumbled upon a stall most curious. Nestled between a bookseller and a jeweller, this strange gaggle of finely propped up velvets and silks had its elegantly crafted tables adorned with intricately carved dice, game pieces, detailed maps, and beautifully illustrated rulebooks. The store owner was as peculiar as the stall itself, for indeed I found him to be a high elf from the far-off land of Ulthuan. He had the genial nature of a typical merchant and the shrewd mind of a true high elf, for he cleverly noticed my interest in his wares and invited me to take a closer look. As we spoke, he introduced me as a game master and keen enthusiast of Moss, Stone and Steel, an original medieval dark fantasy roleplay game inspired primarily by ancient and medieval European mythology and history, all intertwined with a unique, fun and simple game system to invite players both new and experienced to immerse themselves in a predominantly low magic, dark fantasy setting to adventure within. Awaiting you are a range of playable races, both familiar and original, along with a trait-based leveling system to increase your chances of survival against the countless perils that await you. Moss, Stone and Steel is also tailored to be malleable enough for players to utilize the system for their own setting. If you want to know more and have a sneak peek on what to expect as well as what is to come, check out the game's website in the link in the description. The province of Reikland is home to the capital city of Altdorf, a status it has proudly held since the reign of Wilhelm III, Prince of Altdorf, who ascended to the throne nearly a century ago. This is now where the Emperor himself resides. Altdorf is a sprawling metropolis of grand architecture, renowned universities, and bustling markets that attract people from all corners of the old world. This city, steeped in history and tradition, stands as the heart of imperial power. Nestled along the banks of the River Reik, it is the largest and most influential city in the Empire, home to a diverse population that includes nobles, merchants, scholars, and artisans from across the lands. Altdorf is a city where the past and present intertwine, with ancient structures standing alongside new developments.
As a noble in this city, life is a delicate balance between tradition and innovation. This place, as the seat of Imperial power, offers a unique blend of old world charm and new world thinking. With that comes the responsibility to uphold our legacy while embracing new ideas. We are tasked with balancing the rich history that has been passed down through generations with the demands of a rapidly changing world. The soirees and salons we attend are not just social gatherings, but hubs of intellectual exchange, where the brightest minds come together to discuss and debate the next wave of political and cultural thought. It's in these grand rooms adorned with varied artifacts and lit by chandeliers that the future of the Empire is often charted. Our discussions are fueled by the belief that we must shape the future while honoring the past. We draw inspiration from the tales of our ancestors who laid the foundations upon which we build today, and strive to create a legacy worthy of remembrance. Here in the heart of the Empire, we live with a foot in both worlds, working tirelessly to ensure that this city remains a symbol of progress and stability in the old world.
The Imperial Palace. A stunning architectural marvel, dominates the cityscape and serves as an official residence of Karl Franz. Here the Emperor holds court. It is where decisions affecting the entire Empire are made, and where diplomats and emissaries from distant lands come to negotiate and seek alliances. Altdorf is also a thriving economic centre, with its bustling marketplaces and busy docks teeming with goods from all corners of the old world. This city's strategic location on the Reik River facilitates trade and commerce. The Reiksguard, nestled on the bustling shores of Altdorf, is the proud home of the first fleet of the Imperial Navy. This deep-water harbour provides a safe haven for ocean-going vessels to dock and unload their precious cargoes. The harbour bustles with activity as sailors, merchants and dock workers converge, ensuring the smooth flow of goods from distant lands to the heart of the Empire. Altdorf's economy is further bolstered by its skilled craftsmen and artisans, who produce everything from fine textiles and exquisite jewellery to sturdy weapons and armour. Altdorf is also renowned for its educational institutions, most notably the Imperial Colleges of Magic and the Imperial University, one of the most prestigious centres of learning in the Old World. Scholars and students from across the Empire come to study a wide range of disciplines, from alchemy and engineering to history and magic. The city's libraries are vast repositories of knowledge, housing countless tomes and manuscripts that chronicle the Empire's history and the wider world. I personally know many scholars, many of whom I would consider friends, from these institutions, and we have shared our knowledge and experiences throughout the years.
In Altdorf, the libraries are sanctuaries for the curious and the wise. Working here, among the countless books and scrolls, I see the power of knowledge every day. Scholars come from afar to delve into the mysteries of the world, and the minds that gather here are always eager to learn more, always showing enthusiasm with the promise of discovery. Whether it's an ancient tome or a modern treatise, Altdorf is a beacon for those who seek enlightenment and the thrill of uncovering secrets long buried.
But not everything is as nice as it may seem on the surface. The wealth flowing through Altdorf's gate and the political intrigues unravelling within its grand courts foster a seedy underbelly, rife with danger and deception. Beneath its bustling facade lies a den of thieves, corrupt city officials, and deadly assassins, all thriving in the shadows. Chaos cultists gather in secret under the cover of darkness, ever wary of the relentless witch hunters and inquisitors who prowl the streets in search of heresy. There are certain alleyways and districts where even the city watch dares not tread after sunset, fearful of an unexpected dagger between their shoulder blades. Here, amidst the flickering lanterns and echoing footsteps, a darker side of Altdorf comes to life. One that challenges the very foundations of the Empire's might and prosperity.
As a watchman patrolling these streets, I've come to know the city in all its glory and shadows. My duties take me from the marketplaces, where the air is filled with the clamor of merchants and the chatter of crowds, to the quieter alleys, where the real work begins. This is a city of contrasts, and while its streets can be lively and welcoming, they can also turn dangerous after dark. In the daytime, I often find myself weaving through throngs of people in the plaza, greeting familiar faces and keeping an eye out for pickpockets. The aroma of fresh-baked bread mingles with the scent of exotic spices, and there's an infectious energy in the air. Yet, as night falls, the city reveals its darker side. I've had run-ins with thieves, smugglers, and worse in the shadowy back streets. There are certain places where even we tread cautiously, such as the docklands, where shady deals happen in the dead of night, and the fog can hide all manner of sins. It's in these moments that I feel the weight of my duty most acutely. Some nights, as I walk my beat, I remember my father, who was a watchman before me, and the stories he would tell about keeping the city safe. His words guide me as I patrol, ever vigilant, knowing that I'm part of a legacy of protection. It can be a challenging job, filled with moments of uncertainty and danger. But knowing that we're the first line of defense in this city keeps us vigilant. At the end of my shift, as the sun begins to rise and the city stirs back to life, I feel some relief in having contributed to the safety and order of the place, ensuring the citizens can go about their lives with peace of mind.
The current Grand Prince of Reikland is Karl Franz I, who also holds the prestigious title of Emperor, and one who I personally admire. His leadership and iron grip during hard times has proven effective at maintaining the Empire safe, relatively speaking, of course. Karl Franz possesses significant legal powers that enable him to effectively govern and protect the province. In times of crisis, he has the authority to raise emergency taxes, ensuring that the necessary resources are available to address any threats or challenges. Additionally, he holds the power to mint coins, providing financial stability and reinforcing the economic strength of the region. His legal rights also include the ability to call a High Steward's Court, a crucial tool for maintaining order and justice within the province of Reikland. Furthermore, as the Commander-in-Chief of Reikland's State Army, Karl Franz can personally lead his troops into battle, or appoint a trusted officer to command in his stead, ensuring the province's military might is always ready to defend its interests. Any decree issued by the Emperor outside of his established powers must be first ratified by the Reikland Diet, an assembly composed of his noble vassals. These vassals hold sway over the lands collectively known as the Reikland Estates, serving as a crucial part of the region's governance. Meanwhile, much of the day-to-day administration and management of the Grand Prince's responsibilities are actually overseen by the Reikland Council. This council, made up of experienced advisors and officials, ensure that the affairs of Reikland run smoothly. allowing the Grand Prince to focus on broader issues of leadership and strategy. As a leader, Karl Franz has proven himself to be a consummate man, navigating the complex political landscape of the Empire with skill and determination. Known for his charisma and statesmanship, he has managed to unite the often fractious provinces of the Empire under a single banner, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose among its diverse peoples. Despite his diplomatic duties, Karl Franz is a seasoned warrior who has led his armies into battle on numerous occasions.
For Sigma! For the Empire! For the Warhammer!
His tactical acumen and combat skills are well regarded, earning him a reputation as a formidable strategist. He is known for his ability to read the flow of battle, make quick decisions, and inspire his troops to victory. His weapon of choice is Gal Maraz, the legendary hammer of Sigma himself, which he wields with exceptional skill and strength.
As Sigma fought, so shall we. We will become part of the legend.
Karl Franz's battlefield prowess is further enhanced by his loyal mount, Deathclaw, a majestic Imperial griffin. This fearsome creature, with its razor-sharp claws and powerful wings, strikes fear into the hearts of the Emperor's enemies. Riding atop his loyal mount, the Emperor commands a panoramic view of the battlefield, allowing him to lead charges, support his troops, and engage in aerial combat. Complementing his authority and reinforcing his rule is the Grand Order of the Reiksguard, a distinguished military order renowned for its discipline and prowess in battle. As the Emperor's personal bodyguards, the Reiksguard embody the ideals of loyalty and valor, serving as both protectors of the realm and champions of humanity's cause. Their presence on the battlefield and in the halls of power showcase the might and unity of the Empire, reflecting Karl Franz's commitment to safeguarding its future. The Reiksguard is the pride of Reikland's state army, and is considered the most powerful and prestigious regiment in the entire Empire. Renowned for their skill, discipline, and bravery, they serve as the personal bodyguard of the Emperor himself. Each member of the Reiksguard is hand-picked for their unwavering loyalty and martial prowess, making them the elite among the elite. Clad in shining armor and bearing the iconic symbol of the Empire, their presence is both a reassuring force for allies and a formidable deterrent to any who would threaten the Emperor's safety. The first of the Reiksguard Knights swore a sacred oath of immense gravity to lay down their own lives in defense of the Emperor, whom they regard as the living embodiment of Sigma himself. These knights pledged unwavering loyalty, ready to face any and all dangers that threaten their liege. Over the decades, the Reiksguard has carved out a legendary reputation on the battlefield. They charge into the heart of battle without hesitation, often facing foes that would send other warriors fleeing in terror. Their unmatched bravery and steadfast dedication have consistently led the Empire to hard-fought victories, painting a legacy of both triumph and sacrifice across the annals of Imperial history. The Emperor spares no expense when it comes to outfitting and training his personal state army, ensuring that they have access to the finest equipment and most rigorous training available. Clad in the best armor and wielding expertly crafted weapons, these soldiers are a cut above the many others that dream of one day joining their prestigious ranks. This dedication to excellence reflects the Emperor's commitment to maintaining a formidable and loyal military presence, one that sets the standard for all other Imperial forces. During my stay in Reikland, I had the privilege of meeting several members of the esteemed Reiksguard. Our conversations often revolved around the Empire's military traditions, and I found myself captivated by their tales of bravery and skill on the battlefield. It was during one such discussion that I was extended a gracious invitation to attend a renowned equestrian festival in Avaland, a province celebrated for its exceptional horses and cavalry prowess. The festival promised to be a grand affair, showcasing the very best of Avaland's equestrian excellence. Intrigued by the opportunity to witness these legendary steeds and their riders firsthand, I accepted the invitation wholeheartedly and began preparing myself for the journey. My time in the capital has been an enlightening experience, offering me the opportunity to witness the Empire's grandeur firsthand. My journey through the lands and provinces of the Empire is reaching its conclusion, yet I still feel excited for the chance to attend the festival in Avaland. And so, my adventure continues. If you want to learn more about a very particular province within the Empire, why not check out the Mootland? This unique area, home to the halflings, offers a rich diversity of culture, traditions, and culinary delights that are unlike anything else in the old world. We thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next adventure.